Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime again. Hi. Wow, that was gross. Let's play. Dunkoro has points that I have not spent. I should actually probably check on everybody, shouldn't I? Gwen has only 5 unused points. Ogden, 6. Mox, 6. Vec, 5. Dunkoro, lots. Dunkoro is a monk. Well, evidently he wants them in those 2 places. Who am I to say no? That'll do for now. Pardon me, goddamn. I had to have Dunkoro, though. I don't know if I have to have Dunkoro for whatever's up next. The Great Escape. Get the location of Koss and the captured sun spears from Narashi. Let's remove Dunkoro. Not because he's not a nice fellow. He's just not a level 20 fellow. Like his friends that I can invite and have invited. Wrong bag. Right bag. 9 and 24. We should be fine. Good evening to whoever has joined me. Let's see. We want Kim. Another monk. Always good. Supposedly the fighter henchman is good. And we also... I like the earth henchman for some reason. Seems to work well. Alright, we've got our full group. Narashi found Koss. Unfortunately, she's blah, blah, blah. The Arjok Ward. Arkjok. And over here is the command post. Doesn't look like we're going where we want to be going. I don't know. Let's find out. I mean, we can always step back in. That's no sweat off my proverbial brow. Oh, it's Dunkoro. He's got a quest. Required hero is Dunkoro. Well, we'll accept the quest, but we're working on the Great Escape. Thanks. Yep, there we go. Arkjok Ward. All right, in we go. It's Narashi, who will probably have to join the group, in which case we will boot the Earth Henchman, I think. We must move carefully. There are Kornin patrols everywhere. Oh, how many are we going to have to fight? That's like my biggest complaint, is that there are so many batches of mobs that you have to kill to progress through the quest line. Rescue Koss. And the captured sun spears. Well, evidently we don't need her in our group. Yay. Eliminate Kornin scout patrols around the perimeter of the garrison. Is she following us? She was casting something. A murmuring thorn brush. Wonder what it's saying. Where do we have to go? Those are birds. They're in our way. So they must die. A rampaging Untuka, which looks suspiciously like an enormous giant boar. Like a really big honking boar. I mean, that's a lot of bacon. Coins, a Kornin key. How far are we looking at having to go? A pretty decent ways. I would like to avoid as much combat as possible. Frankly, it's not that interesting. I mean, it's not, you know, solidly uninteresting. They're coming. Stoneflesh mandragores. It's possible we've got them in Guild Wars 2, but I don't remember ever seeing a mandragore. More gold coins. We've got a building of some sort over there. Oh, more mandragores. Ew. Mandragore slime. Oh, and oh, more mandragores. What a shocking surprise. Ogden, stop running away. I'll see if we can't pull him off you. The greatest act of courage is to believe in yourself. Thank you, Ogden. That sounds like a new age opinionation that does no one any good. There are no shortage of these things about, are there? Good evening. Mandragores can be quite strong. Yeah, well, I need to interrupt, I think. Oh, my pet died. Heal! There we go. If I can interrupt their stone flesh or whatever it is they're doing, I think that is increasing their defenses a lot. That's a big fellow. I don't know what he is. Other than a big fellow. A stone shard crag. What on earth? Something quickly murdered me. I mean, incredibly quickly murdered me. Didn't even notice I was losing any health. Poor Pet, the most important party member. Yes, yes. The lowest level, so I mean, I have to take care of him. I mean, he's even lower than me. A Whispers informant. Well, good. How about we get some more rep for elementals, everyone? Any elementals we kill? Good for rep. Speaking of rep, do we have any corn in rep? Not yet. I assume that's giving corn and rep. Lightbringer. Oh. Maybe we have some Lightbringer points. Doesn't look like it. I am not evidently a Lightbringer. Oop. Well, can we cross here? I hope. Yay. There was much rejoicing. There was some rejoicing. I'm going to assume that that over there is where we need to go. And I'm basing that on the fact that that seems to be where we need to go. Science. I think it's a good thing that he gave himself an antidote signet or spell, because I don't think he was poisoned. So if he wishes to waste his time, I'm not going to say no. They're sending their entire squads. Bajillions of people. Everyone seems to be doing okay on our side. Go us. Something healed him. Him? Yeah, the priest. Kill the priest. Thank you. Spotter. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and there's a chance that he was maybe summoning everybody to come and say hi. Alright. Cronin pendant. We got some crafting mats. We got an item. Mox, don't get in my way when I'm trying to loot the dead bodies. Let's see. Cornin key. We want to hold on to that. Cornin pendant. We're going to be selling that. We want to hold on to that. All right. There are a couple more mobs over here that, well, you know, don't like leaving a living enemy behind you. And a Cornin bracer of a pretty color. Beast Mastery +3 and Health +75. Another Wandering Priest. I'm going to go ahead and give him a chat. As he may have another bounty for us, and bounties can be good. Way of getting some rep. And a little extra XP, maybe. Lona, Master of the North. Well, we'll see what he's got for us anyway. Talk to me, my friend. Cornin soldiers and Sunspear promotion points. Yay! I will go out on a limb and say we're probably going to be killing a few more Cornin soldiers. I think that's likely. But they're holding Koss hostage. Or if you prefer, he's Kostage, being held hostage by them. Oh, I am so funny. Wait, what? Over there. I'm on the wrong island. And I can't cross that island, so we cross back over there, I think. Cornins. What do we got? Phalanx, Scribe. Already explains where Koss is, but where did you leave Dunkora, Talcora, and Milani? They are safely, not in the group. Their levels are significantly lower than, well, particularly the heroes. I've got Gwen, Ogden, Mox, and Vec. And then 3 level 20 hirelings, mercenaries, whatever they're called. Always kill the priest, Lens. You know this. Come on, Lens. You really, seriously do. Are there 2 of them? Are they healing each other in a constant back and forth? No, it's a phalanx. Why is that priest still freaking kicking? So yes, I could have Dunkoro, Talcora, and Milani. I have none of them. So they can level up? Oh. Yeah, but these are good. My understanding is those ones don't necessarily become especially good. But I didn't know that they could level up. So you're not wrong. We're going the correct way this time. Yay, we are. All right. Koss is in the same boat. He's low level. Of course, I couldn't use him for this mission because using Koss to rescue Koss wouldn't make any sense. Shouldn't there be some red dots around here? All right, guys. Sick 'em. All right, Cornin Priest has got to go. That's a much better way to treat the priest. That was a big kaboom. We're getting multiple kabooms. I'm not happy about that. Oh. Everyone's doing okay health-wise. Heroes can level up, just requires you to gain XP while they're in the party. Got it. Alright, we'll grab the gold coins because money talks. Is Koss going to join us now? I don't think he joins us as someone who's able to fight, from what I read. Hi, Koss. How you doing? Maybe I'm wrong. Koss, I'll meet you back at the command post in a flash. I have a few things to take care of before then. Oh, nice. Took you long enough. I was getting tired of that Kube fellow. About near chewed through my shackle so I could shut him up myself. Things definitely went south at Gandara, didn't they? That is a follow. From Nem755. I have a speech prepared. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. And good evening. So, you found a place to hole up while I was the guest of these Cornins? Good, good. We're going to see what supplies we can find in this garrison and pay my Corsair friend a visit. I'll meet you back at the command post. Okay. Are we done here? See Lanai for my reward. Presumably Lanai is back where... in the sanctuary, we will teleport. And like that, poof, we were gone. Again, thank you for the follow. Never get tired of those. Those just don't get old. And a sub. A prime sub. If you're being held hostage and forced to do this, /blink twice. Thank you very, very much. You are too kind. Definitely too kind. Have you suffered a recent head trauma? Feeling feverish? It's, well, for me, it's a new thing. I mean, I have 5,000 hours in Guild Wars 2. I probably have a grand total of about 10, 15 in Guild Wars 1. This is the first time I've ever gotten a character over, I think, level 7. I've tried many times in the past. I've gotten some helpful advice, and there was recently a thread on Reddit, a new player's guide to Guild Wars 1 by a new player. He'd played through the whole game, and he just wrote a big, like, 2-page, 3-page explanation of things to do. So I thought I would give it a try, and so far, I gotta say, it's working out. Yes, well, I mean, it's not an MMORPG. It's a mostly single-player RPG or PvP experience, depending on how you approach it. Type/age. Oh, so that works here too, huh? Same as in 2. Across all characters I've played for... Wow, that long? 37 hours and 34 minutes over the past 236 months. So, as you can tell, I bought it a while ago. Across this character is 14 hours? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I have been playing. Okay. I am surprised it's 37. That would be 23 before this. Well, I have a bunch of characters. I have like 8 other characters up between like level 5 and 7. Well, yes, I will take the XP. Will it give me level 16? It'll be close. Sweet 16 and never been kissed. Well, not never. Never. Seldom. Let's see. That'll do for now. Required hero for this one is Koss. Good old Koss. Fine, we'll accept it. I am honored by your confidence in me. Alright, who are we going to drop? We'll drop the Earth Henchman, I think. And we'll add Koss. Don't disappoint me, Koss. Alright? Let's see. We need to sell that. There's the merchants. Where are the boxes? Boxes. There's the boxes. I'll say this much for sure. The game is moving up in my time played. Or time streamed. It used to be it was in like 31st or 24th position, something like that. And I've put in, well, 17 hours in the last few days, so. We'll keep the corn and key on us. So I've tried in the past. Just never quite could get to the point where it grabbed me. I can't say it's like entranced me, but I am enjoying it this time through. But I can guarantee you I will not be playing past Thursday evening, at least not in the near future, because Friday we have a new Path of Exile. And that will take precedence. Well, not a new league, actually, a new event. But it's been a while, so a new event will be enough. Yeah, new event. If you're not familiar with it. Okay, so I'll give a little background. They've been working on PoE 2. PoE 1 has had nothing in like 8 months. The PoE 1 community started really complaining. The game director did a thing that just threw gasoline on the fire, saying, "We're sorry, we've yanked everyone over to PoE 2 temporarily. And he didn't have any estimate on when we're going to get a PoE 1 league, and everyone went berserk. Pox, a streamer and a solidly good guy, decided to start his own private league, and they ended up hitting the cap. They were GGG even raised the cap on the number of players who could play to 20,000. They paid enough to get 20,000 players in, and GGG went, you know what? Maybe we should give these guys something. And so what they're doing is they're bringing 19 new ascendancies into the game. Every ascendancy in the game has having a new ascendancy layered on top with all kinds of wild stuff. Haven't played PoE, only heard PoE 2 and some sort of pre-thing. Yeah. Yeah, it is $30. 19. No, this is for PoE 1. It's a PoE 1 league, not PoE 2. They have yanked some people off PoE 2 and said, give the guys something in PoE 1. Well, if you have to poop, you have to poop. I mean, that's just the way it is. So, yeah, it is a new... All of the ascendancies are being replaced by temporary ones for this event. The event will go on for at least a month. They may make it go on for longer. And the new ascendancies are bonkers. They are crazy. If you're familiar with PoE 1, just do a Google for Phrecia ascendancies. I believe Phrecia ascendancies. There's 19 of them. Every ascendancy in the game is having a replacement put in, and they're just crazy. They're nuts. Heard people complain about PoE being much, much harder. It is much, much harder. People already complained about PoE. Okay, PoE 2 is simpler. The new player experience is much more informative and well constructed. So it is a much simpler game to start playing. But the boss fights and everything are much, much more complicated. Now, I'm an experienced PoE player. I've been playing since the Abyss League. I'm not very good. And I'm an old guy, so, my reactions aren't amazing. And I managed to get through the first act of PoE with 6 deaths. PoE 2 with 6 deaths. Every boss had a mechanic that killed me once, except for the last big boss for the act, and he killed me twice. Simpler does not mean easier. Yeah, the gameplay itself is not easier. But learning the game is much easier. It is a simpler game product. Instead of sockets on your items, the gems themselves get sockets for support, as an example. So they've simplified the bringing on of the game. The gameplay itself is slower, much slower, and definitely more challenging, more difficult. There was a good chunk of stuff I liked in PoE 2. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Where the hell am I going? Somewhere in that direction, but I don't know where. But I have some real issues with PoE 2 as well. I have no idea where I'm going. Might look at the quest log where you have to go. Thank you for reminding me. I have to be a Sunspear General. Or be a leader Kormir recruited from a foreign land to gain promotion points. That's where. Oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Sunspear General? I'm not even a commander yet. The fuck? Yeah, I know. I had to do it to get to finish out Captain. Well, I've got a lot of Istan quests, so I guess that's probably going to be it. Well, that's 100 Sunspear promotion points. Yay. The command post, 160. Establish a base of operations in Korna. Complete building the base, prisoners of war. All right, well, I guess we're doing these for now. Like it or not. Sorry, Koss. We don't need... Well, we'll keep Koss. We'll see if we can't level him up. I'm going to need Dunkoro. Okay, well, sorry, Koss. You're fired. Dunky? Yeah, it took me a couple of hours of farming to finish out the captain rank. But, this is painful. The Sunward Marches. I mean, because I need another 1,000 points. Oh, I am a commander. I need 1,000 points to get to general. Not as bad as I thought. Not great, but not as bad as I thought. I am a commander already. That will get me the general title. All right. Not great, but not as bad as I thought. All right. 5, 7, 8. Yeah. Well, PoE 1 has continued to layer on complexity. Because every time they have a new league, they take a look at the league and then they decide if they're going to add it to the core gameplay. And I don't know, I would say 2/3 of the leagues get added to core gameplay in one way or another. So there's additional layers, but each individual layer is not incredibly deep. Because the league mechanics are always simplified when they're at it. But the sheer number of them is very, very imposing. Let's see. These seem reasonable. 100 armor. My current. Wrong thing. Not the right thing. Not the right thing. Right thing. So my current mask is armor and health and marksmanship. So these, getting a set of these, at least is one of the things you like about Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars in general. The ceiling for max values on items levels is much lower and easier to reach compared to other games. Doesn't require as much farming compared to games like PoE. Certainly at the bleeding edge for PoE, if you want, to do the real end game content, the uber bosses and stuff, yeah, you're looking at an enormous amount of farming, or if not farming for items, farming for orbs that you can trade for the items. That's definitely true. But I always enjoy a new league. Especially this one sounds fun because it's going to have a whole bunch of new mechanics tossed in, and they're all crazy. They're all existing mechanics, but it's just different combos of them. A lot, for instance, in the new ascendancies that are coming in on Friday temporarily, are a lot of powers that have been pulled from unique items, and those are thrown into the ascendancies. It's difficult to describe, but it does look like it will be fun. Let's see. So it looks like the armor values are the same. The only thing that varies is the type of materials required, I think. So that is tanned hide and Leather. And chitin fragments. I don't have a whole shitload of those. All right, well, I mean, that's something I need to keep in mind, though. At some point, I am going to have to get actual armor. But yes, I would certainly agree that for me, one of the things I enjoy about Guild Wars is if I get tired of Guild Wars 2, I can take a break and come back in a month. And guess what? Maybe a new expansion drops. I log in. All of my characters, well, most of my characters are at the level cap, and they're completely geared out, and I can just play. Armors we have there, the values are already the maximum for your profession. You won't get anything better. The only thing that changes is the skin. Okay. Where are we headed? We're headed this way. We do have Dunkoro. You're with us, right, Dunky? He is with us. Oh. Ow! Holy crap, that thing hits hard. The big one. What did we do to upset these things? And also visible when you look at the armor for your heroes when you hover over the mouse over theirs. Alright, something's healing him. Is it the Intuka bird? Oh, good, and then you charge me like I'm the cause of all your misery. You attacked us, need I remind you? All right. Close that, right. Kernans. So these ascendancies from PoE drop into an already existing league? Yeah, they're dropping into the previously existing league, which, by the way, was a very good one. The Settlers of Kalgur was a very, very good league that people really enjoyed. If you haven't played for a while and it's piquing your interest, it's a good league. It will be for a separate new league where you will have to level up. Yeah. Do we have any priests that I can murder first? Doesn't look like it. Well, gosh, I don't know who to kill first. How about a zealot? But that is standard for every league. It starts on Friday, I believe at noon Pacific. Tends to be the time for it. Everybody and their mom is attacking me, guys. I'm dead. I'm alive. They seem to have taken an affront at something I have done, but I don't know what it was. Give me just a second. I'll troll unguent myself. I am covered in troll unguent. It's kind of gross, but hey, you take what you can get. Yeah, I believe the usual time for League starts is well, it varies. Sometimes it's noon Pacific, sometimes it's like 2 Pacific. Occasionally it might be 10 Pacific. But normally it's somewhere around noon Pacific time. All right, everybody's dead, right? Got them all. I only got deaded once. Yeah, so if you're interested, the new stuff looks incredibly fun, and the league they're adding it onto was a very, very well received league, and one I liked as well. I don't like all leagues, even ones that are well received, but this one I enjoyed. For one thing, they added a currency exchange, which is like an auction house, but only for currency. So you no longer, if you need fusings, you no longer have to message 30 people before anyone will trade fusings with you. If anyone's offering them, you just buy them off the market. But it's only currency items. It's not items. And that was an enormous quality of life improvement. Oh, okay, we finished. See loci, all right? That was a huge quality of life improvement. Yeah, currency exchange is completely easy now. Now, if you want to buy an item, you're still going to have to message the individual. But currency now, the exchange is just so easy. It is a huge improvement in quality of life. In fact, they decided to try it out because they saw something similar working reasonably well in Last Epoch. And so they tried it and it worked out so well, they immediately added it to PoE 2 in development. 2,500 XP, 100 Sunspear promotion points, gimme. Nom 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 nom, delicious. And the hero shall lead them. Gain the rank. Oh, no, not that. Not that. Istan quests. No, not Istan quests. Corner quests, the command posts. Complete building the base. Interrogation. All right, who's offering this quest? Somebody must be. Do we already know the stats and everything for these 19 new ascendancies? Or will be? No, all the information is out there. Now, there are some cases where it's not clear, like, is this bonus going to stack with this same type of bonus on an item? And it seems most of the time the answer is no, but some of the time it will be yes. So all the information is out there, but it all hasn't been mathed out yet. Let's put it that way. I don't think I need Dunkoro for this, but I do need to find out who has a quest marker over their head. Command post. Oh, wait. In the command post. That's right. The command post is a different location. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. As an example of one of the simplest ones, I don't remember the name of it. The first ascendancy you get is the small nodes between the big nodes of the ascendancy. First one you get is an additional passive point for the passive tree. Then 5 more points. Then you can get things like other points that have plus 15 to the quality of all gems, plus 1 to the level of all skilled. No, plus 3? I think plus 3 to the level of all skill gems. It was. Might have been just plus 1. And another one that's plus 3, I think, to the level of all non-special support gems. Stuff like that. Just complete buffing of power. If you recall correctly, those build planners sometimes already had the changes. I don't... Yeah, the path of building is still a necessary tool. if you're planning on building your own build to function well or optimally. But I don't think, although I'm not sure, that Path of Building has been updated for these yet. All right, Donkey. Building the base. Interrogation. Okay. We've got Koss over here. He's got a exclamation point overhead. A fool's luck. We'll accept that. And we'll also accept Koss's elixir. Yep. But right now we're working on building the base. Interrogation. Do I get to torture somebody? Do I? Maybe I shouldn't sound so anxious. Was that psychotic? I can't tell. Meet Narashi on the Marga coast. She's there holding a Kornin scout prisoner there. Okay. But even I won't be playing PoE for that long, because on Tuesday a new MMO comes out, and it's a reworked version of Blade and Soul called Blade and Soul Neo. I have played Blade and Soul for a couple of nights on stream. It wasn't bad, so I want to give it a shot. And PoE isn't going anywhere for a bit. All right, the Marga Coast. Strangely enough, Marga Coast, I don't believe, is where the Marganites are from. And how far do we have to go? Pretty far. Elder Jonah. Hi, Jonah. How's the whale? Milani's meditations. And capturing the signet of a cut purse. New skill, signet of capture. We will add that later because we're not going to be doing that quest right now, nor are we going to be doing this quest right now. I just like taking all their quests. You know, it keeps them sort of anticipating. Well, that is building the base. That, it's a follow or something very close to it. That is a follow from Cardigan Emoji. It's a nice, comprehensible name. You too will get a spiel. Here it comes. Steel yourself. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Thank you. Now, where were we? Building the base. That's the one we wanted. It's yonder. Quite a ways yonder. Let us go yonder. Oh, how unfortunate for them. Kornins. I'll buff myself and unleash hell, so to speak. And another Kornin guard. Don't let these Sunspear dogs escape? Dude, we're not escaping. We're murdering you. Did you not get the memo? Evidently not the sharpest. Well, that's a big fortress. city type thing. We have a Kornin chest. Yay! I get to open my first Kornin chest. Bugs, Mr. Rico. Zillions of them. I think that one's the healer. Maybe not. That one's not the healer. That's the healer. I chose to interrupt the wrong thing. I chose poorly. Oh, Kornin's sneaking up behind us. Kind of a dick move, but okay. I was dead briefly. I'm feeling much better now. Oh my god, something's wailing on me again. Troll unguent. Why can this guy not die? Hopefully that interrupt will take care of him. Nope. Oh, there's a priest. I missed that there was a priest. I really wish, well, maybe there is a setting that always shows me the names of the mobs. My evening is going reasonably well. This guy's not dying even slightly. Alright, everybody else seems to be mostly dead. Reading about those new ascendancies, some of the things sound a bit strong, but then again, well, yeah, this is the kind of thing where they're doing a special event to try and sort of, calm the waters. They definitely want to go stronger than not strong enough. They've done that in the past with fun events where things were broken fun, broken good. It's where there's a setting to always show enemy names. Let's find out, shall we? Options. General, graphics, sound, control. Should be interface, I would think. No, that is allowing me to move my... Boy, do I wish Guild Wars 2 had that. Sorry. Always show nearby enemy names in PvP, but I don't play PvP, so I don't care. It has it for PvP. My assumption is if it lists it for PvP, that would be the place it would also list it for PvE. Moving the interface around Guild Wars 2 would be really, really nice. It would be incredibly nice. Especially because in the years since the game launched, your average screen is a shitload bigger. Which means now we're playing, and then to see what our buffs and debuffs are, we have to go... Oh, pardon me just a second. Just 1 second here. God damn it. Banning a spammer. I'm back. So, yeah, I see it for PvP, but I don't see show names for everything. It's possible I'm missing it. Because the old man, his vision, it's kind of going, Yeah, yep, nothing. Sadly. All right, but I will now open that Kornin chest that I was so excited about before everybody and their mom attacked me. Attacked it. I said attacked it. Entirely possible. Was mistaken. It would be handy, though. Yeah, it would be. Well, especially because I'm not used to picking out, the mob types. So I know priests are more likely to be healing, hence knowing there was a priest would have been helpful. I would like to use the Kornin key to unlock the Kornin chest. Drum roll, please. An accursed icon. An accursed icon. So, what? Like Justin Bieber? That was mean. I'm okay with that. I will go ahead and salvage that one, though. No, go there. All right. Well, I mean, there is a setting. It is only PvP. Start with prophecies. There you have ritualists that are actually necromancers in disguise. Ah. Well, I can understand necromancer wanting to be in disguise. I wouldn't imagine they are universally met with open arms. And people are just so understanding about people who love the dead. There's a song by Alice Cooper many, many years ago, and I believe the opening lines are, "I love the dead while they're still warm." Your mileage may vary. Are just healers who are late at healing, and that is a good point. They couldn't make you get up and walk around feeling better, so they'll settle for making you get up and walk around dead. We must move carefully. There are Kornin patrols everywhere building the base. Interrogation. We lucked out with this one. I caught him a long ways away from his company, snooping around an overturned wagon, searching for loot. Sadly for him, the only thing he found was the blade of my knife pressed against his throat. I think we've ruffled his feathers enough that he'll be willing to talk. He's been crying and blubbering for the last hour or two. Well, I've never actually had a knife held to my throat. I've held a razor to my own throat while I was shaving. Note, Twitch, that was not a self-harm reference. Although I may have cut myself shaving, so kind of a self-harm reference. Hi, why are you still holding your weapon? You seem to be holding your weapon. Why, Narashi, did you leave him with his weapon and his shield? That seems a little optimistic. I'll tell you anything you want. Just whatever you do. Don't hurt me. I'm allergic to pain. Well, I can't argue with him on that. Please don't let that woman hurt me. I'll tell you everything I know. Just keep her and that dagger away from me. That is Dark Lot 75 with a follow. That's 3 follows tonight, I think, guys. You get the spiel now, too. Here it comes. Welcome to my humble little stream of Misfunction. Dark Lol 75 has subscribed Prime. That's 2 of those. Is it contagious? Are you guys sitting in the same room sharing recent head trauma and or a high fever? Well then, I will start again. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Good evening, and thank you for the follow, and thank you for the prime. 2 primes, 3 follows. Stream is good tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. What are you doing out here? My unit received reports that a group of peasants was tending to injured Sunspears. We went to investigate, but found the Sunspears had all died of their wounds. We arrested the peasants for aiding and abetting the enemy. My company sent me to the garrison to get instructions on what to do with the traders. Along the way, we saw an overturned wagon. Decided to investigate while I was rummaging. That ruffian of yours jumped me with her knife. Drawn, she threatened to kill me if I made a peep. How many men were in your unit? Just a small patrol, including me. There are 8 of us. Where's your unit now? It's right between my legs where it's always been. But hey. They're just north of here. Back where I left them holding the prisoners. Why do you want to know? You're not going to kill them, are you? Let's talk about something else. Have you seen any other Sunspears? That group was the only one. I heard that most who survived the battle have been captured or found dead. Those still alive are being held in the garrisons. More important ones end up in Koss prison. That's all I know. I don't have any more questions for you. Narashi? We must move carefully. There are Kormir patrols everywhere. Yeah, we know. All right. You better go rescue those captured peasants. Stay alert. That scout may have fed you bait. What do you want me to do with this guy? Kill him. He's useless to us now. Blindfold him. Take him out into the wilderness and set him free. By the time he makes it back, we'll be long gone. I don't want to have to deal with the image and sound and smell of him soiling himself. Let him go. May the blood of your enemies be spilled this day. Yeah, yep, okay, sure. Enemies bleeding. I'm all right with that. No Dark Lull 75. I heart you. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Oh, that hurt my soul. Oh god. If a sour old man ever says anything like that to you, he's lying. Masha and Bob has followed. Another one? What a terrible burden. Did I get raided sometime in here and not get the announcement? Because my announcements, they just don't work for raids. I haven't been able to figure out why. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, another spiel. You are welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and far too frequently, complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you for the follow. Busy night. More Cornins. All right, Bowman. Anything other than Bowmans? Bowmens? Did I say Bowmans? Why? God. All right, well, we'll start murdering them. There's supposed to be 8 of them. I didn't see anywhere near 8. More Bowman. Is this guy going to heal? Do we know if there's going to be a healer because he's going to heal? Everybody on my side's doing okay. That's good. Well, if they've got a healer, he's not a very good one. Oh, he's got a troll unguent. Well, I'm not supposed to use troll unguent. Only I am supposed to use troll unguent. Thank you for freeing us. The guards were discussing new painful ways to kill us all before you arrived. I feel better about killing them then. A Kornin defender. Ah, a shield. And is we done? Lead the Kornin peasants back to the safety of the Sun Spear. Oh, okay. Escort quest. Oh, I've died and gone to hell. I was going to say, dear MMOs everywhere. I will change that to dear all games anywhere. Can you please fuck off with the escort quests? Thank you. The only exception being, there's a Lord of the Rings Online quest where you're escorting a guy, but the guy is a god. Not like literally, but he just annihilates everything. That escort quest is great because he's actually escorting you. It's not listed that way, but that's the way it works. As he's just like dual-wielding bazookas. Wandering Priest. What to my Wandering Priest should appear. And I'm sure he's going to give me a nice buff. It's going to give me, what, insects? Insects. I didn't kill a bunch of insects this time, so I didn't miss much by not having the bounty. Insects over there. Not worth it. Everyone's still with me? We're all together? I'm leading the Kornin peasants, but they don't seem to actually be following as best I can tell, but I'm fine with that. I'm euphemistically leading them. They're following not my footsteps, but my example. Oh, we got another quest we can grab. Always grab all the quests. Building the base is the one we're currently on. Sure, we'll accept that. That requires costs. We're still building the base. That is a well-concealed, secret swirly. Not all that well-concealed, actually. This place is hidden well. I never knew it existed. Wow, I actually prompted the guy to say, wow, this is really well hidden. I didn't know it was. Evidently, it is really well hidden. Seal and I. Isn't that one of the Hawaiian Islands, Lanai? I assume this is the same Sunspear refuge that we get to in Guild Wars 2 in... I don't remember which map. Corner's map? Maybe? Living World Season 3? 4? God, I can't remember. It is the same place. More XP, Sunspear promotion points. Oh, delicious. How are we doing on those promotion points? We need 719 more. It's going to be a bit. I don't think we get that done tonight. Let's see. No, not there. It's Korna. Anonymous has gifted a sub to BloodXDE. Congratulations / condolences to the recipient, and thank you very, very much to a Mr. Anonymous, or possibly Anonymous. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. Thank you very much. You are way too kind. Who am I supposed to talk to now? I don't remember. Oh, right. Back in... There's an obsequious idiot. Well, that makes two of us, side by side. What would be the odds? The command post, I think, to Dunkoro to get the last bit. Yeah, 3, I think. Pretty sure it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. All right, Dunky, what do you got? Hey, look, it's the last one. Building the base, the meeting. Oh, the foolhardy father. We'll take that, too. But then we'll do building the base, the meeting. If we have a chance against Varesh and her troops, we need to win over the Kornin commoners. Luck is on our side. It seems an old scholar approached Narashi in an attempt to establish contact with us. The scholar Karendu is a well-respected man among the Kornins. Blah, 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 blah. He says, excuse me, the sunward marches. Discuss his stance. I will accept this. This should be a breeze. Spoiler, it wasn't. I don't actually know that it won't be a breeze. I'm just spitballing here. But the odds are, yeah, why not a breeze? Sunspear Monk. Anyway, Sunward Marches. So, up there. I figured it out on my own. I'm smarter than I look. Or sound. Or that the testing indicates. Oh, there one, I think. Sunward Marches? Sunward Marches? Yeah, Sunward Marches. Let us march sunward. Yeah, not too terribly far. Oh, we do have a save. Oh, we're at a res point. Let's see if we can't scam a bounty out of the Wandering Priest. And it is 4 Sunspear promotion points, double XP for Great Beasts. Like, say, a Velt Beetle Queen? No, that's probably an insect. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was just bugs. Them just bugs. Not beasts. Mandragore. Possibly beasts. Probably beasts. Well, I interrupted his stoning. Alright. The little imp is picking on me, and he's making me angry. He was picking on me and making me angry. We got some gold coins and some gold coins. I like gold coins, and I cannot lie. We have another Cornin chest. I have no more Cornin keys. We're going to have to settle for murdering some Cornins. Sit down, fool. Die, Sunspear. You're outnumbered 8-1, dude. Are you blind or just clinically optimistic? Karendu, Mubata, and Sinbi. War Marshal Varesh may succeed at hiding her intentions from the people of Korna, but as a scholar I have learned to read between the lines. History shows that every revolution begins with a few brave souls willing to sacrifice everything for the good of the people. So you're with the Sunspears, responsible for all this disruption round Korna lately. My name is Karendu, and I assure you, the pleasure is all mine. War Marshal Varesh, if left to her own devices, will be the end of us all. Anyone who can get her as wound up as you have is a friend in my book. We're about to get attacked. History is rife with tyrants who blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know they're coming. Is that smell of rotten spies on the loose? Quickly, over there. The only good spy is a dead spy. That's a little bit dogmatic, don't you think? Clang. Oh, I'm feeling a little iffy. A little troll unguent helps take the pain away. Did you see? I told you I could fight. Very, very good, Sinbi. I'm impressed, I suppose. Lead Korendu to the safety. Oh, God. Escorts again. Have I mentioned I don't like escort quests? Actually, I could turn that into the official motto. I'm magnifying lens. Welcome to my stream. I don't like escort quests. Mind you, there are a lot of things in gaming I can't stand. But escorts rank, solidly towards the top of the list. That's escort. I should be express. That's escort quests I'm talking about. I have nothing against escorts. Escorts are way up there for you too. Escort quests or escorts? Because I don't like escort quests. I got nothing against escorts. I don't hold anything against escorts without paying for it. Oh, where did I not lead Korendu to safety? Wait, is he not led to safety? Meet with Korendu and his sons to discuss. Huh? Did I not? What the shit was that? Oh. Not a fan of that. Have to say, not a fan of that. That's the kind of thing that makes me rage quit games. Not there yet, but I gotta say, that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong there. But if I did something wrong, it wasn't obvious what I did wrong. They were following me. Maybe there's some bit of dialogue I need to stay outside to hear. Oh, I know there's so much more torture to endure. Ooh, man, you know how to sell up a product. You have a future in sales. Torture gets really good later. Well, I mean, I have read, I've certainly seen the opinion expressed that there is no more enraging part of the entire Guild Wars 1 experience than Kormir getting promoted from jerk to god. Oh, yeah, and they all come for me. They're just jealous because I'm so good looking. Spoiler, that's not actually it. Uh, 21 XP. All right, another scythe for deconstructionizing. All right, so you're going to follow me now, right, guys? You were following me before. You're going to continue to follow me, right? Enough, both of you. We need to leave before more tropes discovers, okay? So I'm going to get to where we're going, and I'm going to stop right there. Seen those 70 plus 30? I did see those, yeah. I need to see how much I can afford to buy. From what I had read, those were not wearable before level 20, but it didn't look like it said it on the pieces. All right, they're still coming. Everyone stay together. Don't forget where we parked. Good, good. All right, we're going to stand right up here next to the entrance. All right, thank you, friend, for giving us this opportunity to strike at the War Marshal. I promise you it's a decision you will not regret. I'm going to regret it if the quest doesn't end this time. All right, they all went in. I think we can all agree they went in. It says seal an eye for your reward. Okay. The problem was I didn't let them finish talking. For the record, that's not great design. Clearly, a lot was of deep, meaningful discourse was held. I believe what they said was, thanks! And that was it. All right, Lanai. Another 100 promotion points. Another 2,500 XP, getting close to level 17. 160 coming up for this one. Where are we at now? That's level 17, as that was 4,000 XP. The game in real life, it's a good skill to be able to let other people talk. No. There's a very insightful question asked in Pulp Fiction as to when somebody else is talking, do you listen or are you waiting for your turn to talk? Sadly, I am definitely a waiting for my turn to talk kind of guy. That's another level for me, by the way. We need 459 more promotion points. So we've trimmed off over 1,000 worth. We've got at least another half an hour to go. Let me drop a bunch of stuff in my Zunlai chest. How about some hide and wood planks, and bolts of cloth, and iron ingots? Yeah, I only have 13 chitin fragments, so I'm not sure how much of the armor I'll be able to get. As at least a lot of those armors look like they required chitin fragments. Cursed icon, we're going to drop that in with the other purples we currently have. Well, we finished Lanai's quests. All for one and one for justice. Well, that's Kryta. That's Kryta quest. Let's see. Fool's Luck. It's 100. Sun Spirit promotion points. That has to have costs. Signet of Capture. Don't want to use right now. Slay Kuskal and harvest their flesh for bait. Need 5 more hunks of flesh. Oh, hunks of flesh sounds delightful. Ew. Herds to the slaughter. Koss's elixir. Take Koss to Yashalan Haven and speak with the herbalist. Sure, we can do that. That seems reasonable. Sorry, Donkey. You're out, and Koss is in. Welcome back, Koss. Good to see you again. How have you been? That is the one we've got currently. Yep. And the name of that is Koss's Elixir. Oh, we've heard that that's one of the reasons that Koss is quite the ladies' man. Elixir. Yeah, I know. I'm 12. Sorry. Let's see, where are we going? How about we just teleport to Yolan Haven? It seems faster to me. Oh, look, we're here. I guess it was faster. Herbalist Makala. I'm going to assume he wants us to get him some materials. Well, hello there. I've got an elixir for whatever ails you. Well, you know, I'm having this problem with my performance. In games. I only meant in games. I promise. So that pompous Koss, he's with us. He's back there with the other guys. Sent you here for an elixir of strength, did he? He's always bothering me about some potion or another. Huh, you know? I have just a concoction for him. Oh, I expect Koss is going to spend the next 24 to 36 hours sitting on the John. And it's nearly complete. The sole missing ingredient can be found nearby Arkchuk Ward. I'm missing zephyr berries, a natural source of great power which I need to finish this precious elixir. They can be easily harvested from a local plant, the zephyr hedger. Did I mention the plants get around? They're ornery, too. Meet me in Arkchuk Ward and help me catch one of these buggers. I'll use the berries I collect for your elixir. Arkchuk. We also have Tajaran to talk to. Apparently has a quest. Yeah, I have no estate, I have no son, and now I worry about my daughter, and it's all because of those infernal sun spears. Okay, I guess maybe we could do that. You don't really have a quest. You just wanted me to talk to me, complain about things. Well, I can't really blame you. I enjoy complaining about things. Kind of, it's my number one pastime, complaining. Mobile carnivorous plants, yeah. You say that like it's a bad thing. Oh, wait, that would be a bad thing. Probably pretty good for medicine. Depends on what they're eating. Oh, there, got an elixir for whatever. Yeah. We should get started as soon as possible. Oh, really? I was planning on sitting on my thumb for at least an hour, maybe hour 45 minutes. And what wandering priest do you have in the way? Oh, Melandra sent me. Insects. We need to... Oh, look. It's insects. Termites are insects. Can't fool me. Okay, actually, you can fool me, but in this particular case, not so much. They're insects. $38 XP, because it's doubled, I think, and 4 points each, so theoretically. Yeah, okay, more points. Good. Good. Not insects, these are plants, technically. You can tell the difference because they're plants. We have a bramble recurve bow. Probably not as good as what I'm currently using because a player was kind enough to gift me with a really, really, really good bow. See, that's 14 to 24, but I'm 15 to 28 plus damage plus health plus lengthening poisons. One thing I have found from my years of streaming, and yeah, it's years, over 5 now, God help me, is if I'm playing a game that is dead, in other words, one that doesn't have a huge active player base or a growing player base that's been around for 10 years plus, generally, the fans of those games who hop on, like you guys have, are enormously helpful, friendly. And we've got monkeys. At least I think they're monkeys. They might be monkeys. They're tusked hunters. They don't look like monkeys. They moved like monkeys, but they don't look like monkeys. So I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out and helping me out. We have another wandering priest. I've got an idea. Talk to the wandering priest. Maybe get a second bounty. That seems useful. Mandragores. More mandragores. Are mandragores in Guild Wars 2? Because I don't remember them. I mean, I know we've got the Jacaranda and the Iboga, but I don't remember the mandragores. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, it's possible like they were in one quest somewhere where there's like one you fight or something like that, or there's references to them, but I didn't remember any. Of course, remembering things, not necessarily something I do especially well. Getting worse. Guys, I suggest just stay young. Trust me on this. Just stay young. Sure. Huh. I don't have earth magic. I don't need to carry it then. I guess that won't do me any good. Herbalist McCullough, excellent. There's a Zephyr Hedger in plain sight. Slay it and I'll harvest its berries. Oh, quit your tittering. Wow, I didn't even get a chance to make a dick joke, and they beat me to it. I'm going to have to complain to the writers about them stealing my material. Oh, I got deaded. I got deaded in a great big fat hurry again. I didn't notice if there were multiple things hitting me or if somebody just nuked me with a single pop. Ah, lightning surge he does. Well, let's see if we can't finish him off and we'll be ready. I don't think I got my interrupt off in time. Maybe I did. We got him. No, I think my armor's probably crap. I did look at some a little earlier. I didn't pick it up yet. Occasionally, seems like I get spiked down. But it might also be that I'm just not paying close enough attention. Well, potions are complete and just in time. I think I hear something heading this way. Quick, drink these and deal with this as fast as you can. Did he actually give me something to drink? Or did I just get a buff? I think I just got a buff. There's something coming. It's a Slort Nybog. Charged with the power of the elixir, this will be a short fight. Cannot attack because of the elixir of strength. What? You cannot attack because of the elixir of strength. It should kick in any second now. Yeah. Wait for it. Yeah, Koss, we're waiting for it. I figured he was fucking with Koss. Anyone else feeling the power? Anyone? No, I figured that, I believe my words were something along the lines he's going to spend the next 24 to 36 hours sitting on the pot. The mighty Koss can't handle a little runt like this. All the self-confidence in the world won't help if you can't lift a weapon. Ha! You should see the look on your face, Koss. Well, I've had enough fun today. Drink this antidote and your strength will be restored. I knew he was fucking with Koss. Yeah, clearly Koss needs more fiber. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not 70. Don't think. One thing I think I remember changing is that, yeah. Just realizing apparently there are no collectors for max armors in Nightfall. There was an armor in the Sanctuary that I can get stuff from who had 70s. But that requires the crafting mats, and or some of the mats, I'm not sure I've got the mats for it, even though I've been, salvaging everything. Koss leveled up. Yay, Koss. Way to go, Koss. Congratulations. How do you feel having just been made a complete freaking fool out of? Let's see. Well, do we have anything else we can do in this zone? All right, that's to the southwest. 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 Looks like... Okay, no. Oh, that's... I'm looking in the wrong area. How about the Krunen quests? Buy mats from Kamada and then buy max armor from Consulate Docks. Okay. All right, southeast. Capturing the signets of capture. Destroy a suitable target. Signet capture requires skill. Well, that's not on this map at all. Okay. Northeast. Wow, we've got... Are any of these actually on this map? Okay, those are... That's way in hell all the way on there. Okay, that one is probably not what I'm looking for. That one's on the Marga coast. That one's not too far away. We'll go with that one. Melanie must be... I'm sorry, Koss. Thank you. It's been nice having you here. Oh, I can't kick you here. Damn it. Herds to the slaughter. Let's see. That's also on the Marga coast. I have to seek out herdsman Melnosi. Okay, well, we'll go with that one then. Yeah, armor, but there are also collectors, right? That'll give you armor pieces in exchange, right, for 3 things. Yeah, that's how I got, like, the one of the pieces of armor I've got right now, the mask, I think. No, I had that one crafted. Prophecies, the collectors can offer armors with maximum values. Those don't seem to be there in Nightfall. I will keep that in mind. Looks like you're still with us, Koss. We need another 331 points. So we're making progress. I doubt we'll finish it today, but tomorrow with ease, I think. Just racking up a few more side quests. And how far do we have to go? Not too far. Do we have a res point anywhere nearby where we can get a delicious and possibly nutritious bounty box? It is Kornin's soldiers we wish to murder. Well, that sounds fine by me. We'll just murder any we see. Any who are so unwise as to cross our path. Like, say, those ones. Oh, multiple batches. Kornin's spotter has decided to shoot me. There's 8 of us, including an enormous fucking robot, and he shoots me. The Kornin Seer. Oh, there's the priest. Whoop, I'm down. Yep, oh, I gotta heal up, but not in time. I'm back. I'm feeling much better. Will you guys please kill the priest? Alright, well, try more unguent. Well, at least we're keeping the priest busy. Healing himself. Constant reversal of fortunes on himself. I thought I interrupted that. Maybe. Maybe not. He's almost dead. Oh, and he got to heal up. Of course he did. Alright, we got him. Yeah, I'm dying more today than I have been, so I'm going to look into armor. That's for sure. As it seems a safe bet that that would be a good thing to have more of. And more Kornins. We've got Zealot, Seer, Guard, and Bowman. Seer's the only thing that seems like it might be a caster. Nope, that's not it. Oh. Yep, it's got to be the Seer. Alright, we'll wait for his next cast or whatever and see if we can interrupt. Don't think I got it. Oh, we've got another one. No, we don't. Gold pieces. I'm rich. For really small values of rich. Where are we headed? This appears to be the way. We have a herdsman and his cows. Oh my god! It's the hidden cow level! Beetle Queen, sorry, not Beat Queen. Although we will beat the queen, and now it is a beaten queen. It was a beetle queen. Minosi. Are we going to have to escort his cows? Herds to the slaughter. You say Zakanu sent you? That makes sense. I think we should move the herd outside Nundu Bay. The water there is scarce, but they'll like the shade of the trees. We'd best get going. Oh, escort quests. I am, in fact, escorting cows. Also, Boreal Station and Kaineng and Kantha. In case you want armor with a somewhat different look. I have to admit, as far as Guild Wars 0, because calling it Guild Wars 1 feels silly. There was Guild Wars, and then there was Guild Wars 2. I am less of a fashion lady of the evening than I am in Guild Wars 2, where I am definitely a fashion horrifier. A collector like these guys. That's what you were talking about. Hodge. Good evening. I hope everything is well with you. Yes, I am a ranger monk, or to be more accurate, rank. As in stank. Have they got a healer up there somewhere? We've got a seer. Maybe kill the seer, guys? Okay, because I'm about to go down. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. I take care of myself. Meanwhile, Koss and Mox have run off. Oh, we've got multiple cows dying. Probably don't want the cows dying, do we? I probably can't res the cows, can I? I have no honor. I'm not the one slaughtering cattle. Corn and pig dog. I can't res them. I'm going to leave these 69 coins over there. Nice. Raise my eagle and catch up with the merchant. Cows were just minding their business and got caught up in this nonsense. I know, and I feel bad for my part. You know, to see the innocent suffer, it makes me feel bad. On the other hand, roast. Maybe beef ribs. Oh, we've got more corn ends. All right, guard, phalanx, zealot, bowman, and bowman. I don't see any. Healers. Any priests. The cows are all dying. Why are they attacking the cows? Seriously. Die, Sunspear. I hate to break the news to you guys, but the cows are not Sunspears. Have I mentioned how much I freaking hate escort quests? I may not have. Just in case I haven't mentioned it, I hate them. I hate them so much. $18 tan-dyed squares, and now we have to try and catch up to the guy who and his cows. His cows. He has 2 left. You think he's going to be upset? Minosi? Oh, and we've got more stuff. Not Cornins. plants. All right, one of them is a healing plant. Remember my name when you see the gods. Tell them Koss sent you. He's telling this to plants. And my eagle's dead again. Minosi. Protect. At least 3 cows must arrive. 2 of them stayed alive. I hate... Oh, my fucking God. This is why I hate escort quests. It's because they are intrinsically fucking horseshit. So, this is a quest that I will not be doing. I'm going to temporarily go to Commandant and look at the consulate. Escort quests. If you're a game designer, don't. You're not good enough at your job to make one of those things that's enjoyable. You're just not good enough. It's an act of sheer fucking arrogance on the part of a game designer to do that. To think he's something special and that he can make that work. Nobody else has made it work. Like fetch. It's not going to happen. Pure arrogance. To think that you can make it work. Merchant? Regular vanilla merchant? Fine. It was the consulate. That's what I was told. Let's browse. The docks, I guess. Not the consulate. Actually, the docks. Okay. The docks, then. Technically, those are the consulate docks, maybe? Yeah, the sun docks. They're not the consulate docks. They're right next to the consulate. Calling them the consulate docks. Not entirely inaccurate. Escort quest in Shadowrun Dragonfall. That escort you could control and had a minigun. As I said earlier, that yeah, nothing here. The only one I ever liked, there was one in Lord of the Rings Online, where basically, theoretically, you were escorting an NPC, but the fact of the matter was, he did everything by himself. He just annihilated everything you ran into. He didn't need you. He was there just to help you with your quest. That's an escort quest that I can, make work. Let's see. We got armor down there. It's similar to the way I feel in Guild Wars 2 and a number of other games. When they give you a skill or have you play another character and they change your hotbar up. Now, Lord of the Rings has a thing in it called session play, where you play as a character usually from another time or place or something. So there's a quest where you play as Boromir at the breaking of the Fellowship. The best part about that is you refer to everyone as Aragorn, the elf, the dwarf, the ring bearer, his servant, that hobbit, and that other hobbit. But regardless, you play as Boromir. There's another one where you play as a dwarf. When the Balrog was released from Moria. Okay? In those, when they make you do a session play like that, your powers are usually very strong and you have no problem getting through the session play part. In WoW, they have something similar called vehicle play, where you're up on a Zeppelin and you have a minigun and you have to kill 100 dudes on the ground. They're simple, fast, and fun. In Guild Wars 2, when they give you a new hotbar, that's the developers saying, fuck you. Two of the worst quests in the game. One is the one where you're wielding Blish's arm. That quest is horrible in so many ways. And another one is the one where you play Kaith, trying to rescue, it turns out, trying to rescue the captured other Sylvari from the Asura who are torturing and killing. Both of those quests are nightmares. They're terrible. They're not fun. They're poorly designed and poorly implemented. Like the escort quest. Okay, that's the same thing. And so, again, if you can't make something different that's good, fun, and not frustrating, don't do it. You're not inventive enough to do it. Do you know about the BMP in Guild Wars, that historian with the 4 scribes and Commandant, where you can play as Turai during the Battle of Jahai? I wasn't aware of it. I hope it's fun. I hope you're an overpowered freaking god. Because that kind of play, injected occasionally, is fun, involving gameplay. But if they make it into a frustrating slog, then please just don't include that kind of gameplay. If you're going to make me play something other than the class that I have spent hours and hours, if not years, learning to play well, if you're going to change up my hotbar, make it easy, make it overpowered, make it fun. Don't make it an incredible goddamn slog. This has been my TED Talk. I'd like to thank you all for listening. Yeah, so this is the only thing. So this is an armorer who can make the low-end stuff. Right. There's a material trader. That's for buying, and that is for selling. I don't have any materials on me. Right. Press M and visit the consulate docks. Ah, the different one. Is it a different one? It is a different one. Thank you. Didn't realize that was a different instance of the space. Thank you. So we've got armor. Votundo. Ah, yeah, this is the stuff that they had in the Sunspear Refuge. Were these same recipes. So I've got the. So like, it's a whole lot of. So I'd need like 25 squares and 4 leather squares. For instance, I know I only have like 13 of the chitin fragments. So that's something I would have to go farming for, as an example. Vest. So it looks like then there's one set that uses the tanned hide squares and the leather squares, and another set that uses bolts of cloth and chitin fragments. So, hide squares and leather squares. Ah, that's why. Okay. I think I get it. Okay, I get it. Hide squares and leather squares. I have no idea how many I have off the top of my tiny little head. Let's find out. And then there's the materials merchant who I can buy additional stuff from. So I have 102 tanned hide squares. Bloop. And the other was what? Leather squares? Leather squares. I have none of those. So we have a collector. All right, so it was the guy down there. I understand that, you know, people who are making quests, they get tired of doing the same old thing. So they want to get inventive and try stuff. I understand it. I appreciate that. But oh my god, it's excruciating when they get it wrong. On a Boreal Station, the Asura portal wants you to have linen, but there's also one in Kainang that wants wood, which might be easier or cheaper to get. All right, so this is the basic stuff. I have 102 tanned hide squares, so I don't need those. And the rares, so I think I can make 4 pieces of armor, which is almost all of them. And the rare, square of leather, leather square, 180. Looks like that's comparable with silk and ingots and steel, I should say. Looks like the wood is more expensive. So, I mean, this doesn't look like ruinously expensive. About 700 per. There is 1,000 gold in a platinum, so I think I've got that covered. So I think sometimes, not that often, but sometimes, I need 25 more. So that will be just 3. Request quote. Thing is, with regular materials, you always get 10 each for the price listed, while the rare materials, you only get 1 per price listed. Yeah. They were 25 and 4. So that gives me enough of those. And I'm going to need, I guess, 20 from the rare. 3,600 gold. That's not too bad. That's only 3 platinum. Do I have to buy them one at a time? That's excruciating. Click, click. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. So I should now be able to buy myself 5 pieces of armor. And I should save myself the time by simply teleporting there, because that's faster. Hi, Vatundo. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say I should probably get marksmanship, since that's what I've been emphasizing. Oh, they're not all 25, are they? They're not. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's going to cost me a bit more. All right. I got enough for, what, 3 pieces right now? Yeah, 3 pieces right now. Istani vest. Craft it. Istani gloves. Craft it. Istani boots. Craft it. Need to buy a few more materials. No big deal. It's fine. It's a lot more armor, that's for sure. We need pants and mask. Mask is 25. Leggings are 50. So 75 and 12. $75 and $12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 12 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Different body parts have different chances to be hit in combat. 37.5% chance for the chest, 25% chance for the legs, 12%, 12.5% for the other. I do remember reading that in the past. Somewhere I have a big book of information that was like the Prima Guide that was released when Guild Wars 1 came out. Guild Wars. I'll stop calling it Guild Wars 1. That's insulting. It's not. It's just Guild Wars. Not Guild Wars 1. It's just Guild Wars. Istani leggings. And the mask. We'll go with marksmanship, because why not? I am now kitted out. Make sure we got everything correct. We've got everything correct. We can... I'll need another salvage kit, but that'll be fine. I'll buy that in just a sec. Pop back out to Kamadan. The Jewel of Istan. Merchant. There we are. And now I can put runes and insignias, right? I'll have to do some reading. Yes, a salvage kit would be quite nice. Thank you. No, that's a beanie salvage kit. I want a manly salvage kit. I don't want any of this 10 charges. Dinky horse shit. We'll go back to the Sunspear Sanctuary, where they know that I'm a man of taste and distinction who's only interested in a quality product. Not this kind of Kamadan crap. Think I'm a tourist? To salvage runes and insignias? Yeah, you need the bigger salvage kits. That's why I haven't been salvaging them. The ones that have runes and insignia, I have been salting away in the bank equivalent. Need the experts, right? But for the regular stuff, I probably need an expert as well. We'll go ahead and get the expert anyway. As well. There we go. So for instance, the mask, I know I did put a health thingy in. And the rune of vigor, like that, will come out, and then I can use the regular one to get the crafting materials. Only difference between those is the amount of charges they have. Gotcha. So we got the rune of vigor out, and now it's just a regular mask, and we can use the regular salvage kit on that to get the crafting mats back out. I guess those are the ones I started with. I'm a dope. Don't worry, I'm a dope. All right. And now back to the Zunlight chest. I wish these places were a little bit smaller, you know? A little bit more centralized. That would be a nice quality of life thing. Might get a second bag and equipment back. Because why not more inventory? Yeah. Well, I do have one belt pouch and one bag. I haven't increased their size. They're still only 5 slots. You might wonder why. Cheap. Right, so those we're just going to trash. Those we need to sell. And then I am going to be calling it an evening. Because if I called it a potato, that wouldn't make any damn sense. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, give or take, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Most especially, I want to thank you guys for the follows and the subs. Unexpected, thank you. Thank you all very much. Also, I think my streams are more entertaining, and I'm a better streamer when I have an active chat, and so I want to thank you guys, all of you, but especially those of you who've been chatting. I have a better time, and I think that makes me a better streamer. But I will be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's an old guy TV reference. With more Guild Wars. I expect Guild Wars likely going to take me through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, most likely. And then Friday will be Path of Exile's new event. Forgot about the 20th anniversary. Yeah, I'll definitely be logging in for that because I'm a sucker for freebies. Thank you for the reminder, though. So, that's going to do it for me tonight. Again, thank you guys very much. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Monday night, and as always, I like to set an achievable goal. I hope the rest of your week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow.